on those long, rainy 4 days. Sometimes it's good just to sit and soak. Okay, so over here I'm going to show you how precise this has to be. I know I started the video out a little weird and all, but this is a sweater that I'm making for a doctor of mine. She is so awesome, and she asked me about my sewing, and I told you, I'd be using the sweater fabric, colors does she like. I think I told you all this story before. This is the colors that she likes, and you saw me start the lining in this video. That was the lining at the beginning of this, and it is a very rainy day. Now what I mean by you have to be precise with this this is a knit. This is a woven knit. I got this from Fabric Mart. One of my favorite places to go and or shop online. Like a lot of people, I do like to go and actually touch the fabric, because that's how you actually know if you are going to like the feel of it. Now, right here is very precise. That goes along the neckline. Why is that having to be very precise? Well, let me show you. Right here, you have a count of 4 lines. But as you cut down to the sleeving, this comes off at a curve. Now, this is something that I drafted. Serena, I promise I will teach you the whole drafting process. If you happen to have paper with a grid, use your grid paper. Yes, I have the ring light on today. Yay! I'm not going to be standing during a lot of this. My leg ain't holding up. So we're good. We're good. Now at the beginning of this, we have this solid red, which I love. Could this be a Christmas sweater if you felt like it? Yes. Is that what I'm making this as? No, because this is a Native American patterning on this specific fabric. Now, when it comes down to pieces like this, you can take your piece here, right? This is how this is done. That's how that ended up being on the collar and the sleeving being there. And of course, I use stuff just to hold it down on the ends and all. On the ends and all. Ends and all. What is that? No, I have to go see my endocrinologist tomorrow. I have you sitting on the other thing that I need. that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we need to make it come down to 6, which is down here. What does that mean for this bottom piece of red? That means if I wanted to, I can use that for belting on this piece. If I decide I want to do a belting, just be a toss on piece. It could be a belted piece. This could even have buttons if I felt like that. So I would lay the lining on this, but I'm not going to do that now. Over here, I had folded this earlier to right here. It's not exactly straight. The world isn't on the straight and narrow either, so whatever. Let's just go with that. Let me get something to hold that other end. Here we go. Let's just use my camera. I will be using my camera this year after, you know, we get stuff situated, because Comcast made a huge mistake. And we're still trying to get that figured out. Get them to turn it back on already. It was their mistake. Turn it back on, because that would be nice. Okay, so now that we have this laying the right way, is this the piece? Now this is my extra little bits of stuff. Stuff that pocket will be cut out of. Now in order to do this precisely, what I want to do is make sure that I have my proper, how did that get dirty? Anyway, my proper layout of the top of this. Let's find that. The proper piece that fits right here. That actually fits right there, because that's the collar. And we'll just pull that over here. Am I worried about this? No, I'm not. And I'll tell you why. Because this is going to lay out proper and everything on this. Because it's going to match just outside the paper. Just outside the paper. That's all we need. So we'll just actually put that there. And then pull the sleeve where it belongs over here. Now, opposed to how it looks, because this will be straightened out all even and lovely and everything, to how it is. How did you get like that? Anyway, all even and lovely and everything. And then it'll be cut out and positioned correctly. And I need to go grab my chair, which means I need to sit down. My body ain't doing too good today, but we just keep on going. Be right back. Okay, now that we are back, gosh, y'all, like, I'm telling you, when it comes down to certain things, that has to be very directional. And a woven knit is one of those super directional. You're like, wait, you're cutting sweater fabric? Now, this is actually knit on a machine, completely different than, I believe her channel is knit, Engineering Knit. She'll find stuff in stores and dismantle it, and, you know. I'm not going to do that with this kind of fabric. Now, you're probably wondering, well, wait, why are you cutting that one like this? Well, because it's going to be one of those sweaters that is an open sweater. I gotta get my hair off of there. Holy crap. Okay, there we go with that. now that we have that like that, we can separate the two pieces because these are the front of the sweater. And I know for a fact that this is not going to be exact to the backing. Speaking of, my backing needs to sit down again. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, we'll switch over here and I'll show you, like, doing the pockets real quick. Now, I have this beautiful red fabric, like I said, that was shown in the beginning of this video. You know, the hemlines are there and everything. Let's get this light better over here. You know, so the hemline is there. And so we're going to move this out of the way after I sew together the bigger piece. Oh, hold on, my knee. It just froze. Good thing I can use either foot for this. I'm ambidextrous, and the same thing goes for my feet. So while I'm filming this, there is a Cooking with Char video uploading or attempting to. Now I'm going to sew this right face to right face and then leave an opening and flip it outward, and then whichever side that is, what I will do is turn that down and then stitch across. That way it's the top lining piece of the pocket, you know, the top piece of the pocket here. I gotta turn y'all so you can see better. Holy crap, I have to get used to being over here. So obviously, hold on. The machine was really wobbly yesterday. Let me tell you how I fixed this. There's a piece of paper and a fake nail and a fake nail. Those fake nails that don't fit me. Like, let's be real. When you get press-on nails, you always have some that don't fit your fingers. And that's okay because you have that for other things. Of course, this knit fabric is going to have a little bit of extra bits that might go a certain way. So, yeah. Let's put this on here. Like I said, we're just going to sew this a certain way. And then after I show you this one pocket, I'm going to finish most of the sweater. And then we will obviously show you. Now, like I said, this sweater is not for me. Since my knee is kind of frozen in that direction, I suppose it sort of helps. It's sort of frozen in just the bent direction. Oh my gosh, like y'all don't know. When I was in a wheelchair for 5 years, my knee was always so sore and it wouldn't move right, and it would lock in the sitting position. Like, whatever. Now this is the thread I'm using, is some of that thread that I got from Amazon. That's embroidery thread on the spool. But I did not take the bobbin from the ones that I already have spun. I had to spin another one, which is fine. I'm not mad at that. then lift it up, turn, and when we get to this side, which I meant to do, let's go ahead and turn it back this way and put her back down. Put that in reverse, forward, and take this off there. Because you know what? Silly me, silly me, forgot to start here and oh well. We're working on that now, aren't we? Y'all are not seeing a dang thing that I'm doing. I apologize for that. I really do. I apologize for that. I thought I had the camera facing that way. You know what? It's like when Tuesday feels like Monday. You know what I mean. And look, we have this threaded all good and everything. All right, I'm going to rethread this and I'll be back with it mostly finished. So it's actually getting to be kind of late. I should be in bed because I have to leave at a certain time, but I said I'd bring you back when I'm almost done putting this together. And yes, I am using a very small amount of seam allowance on this, which I'm going to say is a 1/4 inch seam allowance. No, I'm not tugging as I go. I'm letting it fall natural. I don't even know how well you can see that. Oh, you can see that pretty good. Maybe it's a good thing I did move my room around. Makes it a little easier. That way that don't clump up. Bring that up. And let me show you something I've been doing like after I cut this free. So what I do lately, because this is your proper way of doing this, is grab your upper thread, obviously from down here. Right? Now, take your piece here. I can sit you here to show you. I know it's not back far enough. Anyway, so basically you want to bring this forward, right? Which then, for the needle and the thread, right? When you do that, because you want to keep, I got pieces of cloth in there, so that joins those two threads together like that, and ta-da, that's how you keep those together like that. So anyway, hold on. And here we are at the table. Of course, my big old booty had to get up. No, like I said, I wanted to finish this last night, but I got a video call from someone I hadn't talked to in a while, so lay your pieces out. I'm really loving how the hemlines came together. Like, you would think this would be a solid piece until you like really look at the fact that there's a hemline. And I always try to match up the striping perpendicular every time. The struggle is real, y'all. Like, that struggle is real. Like, if other people knew, you know, if other people knew how tasking this is. This side, perfect. This side, only a little bit off. Not by much, but a little bit. So, let's get this put right. You have to do this part again. Tedious work, but is it worth it? Absolutely. Absolutely, because you want your garment to come out. You do. Because you want your garment to turn out proper. And yeah, basically, you want that to come out proper. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm doing this uncaffeinated because I only make myself 1 cup of coffee a day. You guys might be like, oh my God, what? I might drink coffee, but I only drink 1 cup per day. So you might be like, wait, why are you doing it that way? Because what we would consider to be inside out needs to be the lining towards us. So that way you're not seeing all of this. That way you're not seeing any of this. Although this laid nice and flat and lovely. I'm not going to say what everybody else says. I feel like that's kind of overused. It lays all nice, flat, and beautiful. Like, too many people say that. I don't want to sound like somebody, broken record when it comes down to speaking on any platform. I just feel like it gets a bit oversaturated. You know what I mean? Make sure everything is turned out the right way. That way it turns out the right way. And then you want to literally put the sleeve in the sleeve. And try to match up your seam line. Which means you have to turn it out like that. That way it matches with this. And it will lay similar, just like get this done. So I'll finish putting this on there. Again, tasking, worth it, yes. Absolutely. So I'll get that done and we'll be back over at the machine. This is warm. Really super warm. Coca-Cola. I'm only awake this early because Barone wouldn't shut the fuck up and let me finish the sweater. She bitches about her neighbor, but she does the same shit to other people. Like, I have homework to do. Then why are you on trying to talk to someone? Especially when she seen I was at the sewing machine. And I told her I had to get some sewing finished. La da da la 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 la. Huh? Yes. We are almost out. We don't have enough for 2 cups. Thank you. Okay, so I guess this went from pause to shut off because this took forever. Good thing I can edit. And that'll take forever too. So, so apparently I had to clear up some storage. Jeez. I really don't have a lot on here. So what I'm going to do, you know the gig, I'm going to finish this and show you at the end, the whole thing. That way we're not going through a storage issue. And in the home stretch, actually have to take this to her when it's done. If you're wondering, this is a belt. goes to Mannequin. Okay, well, before I put a belt on her, this is what she looks like. She's actually not pink. She's red and white. I don't know why it shows some kind of peachy. Good Lord, I need to go to bed soon. I don't know why it's showing peachy pink, but do you know how hard it is to get stripes to match up? Yeah, hold on, let me put her belt on. Okay, and there she is with the belt on. I know, isn't that cute? Like, when I give it to my endocrinologist, she says she needs a sweater for home anyway. So she can wear this with her loungy wear. No big deal. It's going to be cold soon. So, yeah. Kindly in the comments below, let me know what you think of this sweater. I know it took me a while. Remember, you can always do magnificent things to make not just yourself happy, but a lot of other people out there happy. Well, not everybody, but yeah, like I said, kindly in the comments below, let me know what you think, and stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. Oh, look, I've lost more weight. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Remember, you can always do magnificent things to make not just yourself happy, but a lot of other people out there happy. Well, not everybody, but yeah, like I said, kindly in the comments below, let me know what you think, and stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. Oh, look, I've lost more weight. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.